What is up, New York Comic Con? Are we excited? I'm so happy because I got the stars of a little indie movie you might have heard of. We got the Twilight cast. We got Kellan Lutz and Jackson Rathbone, sorry. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you to my boss for putting me on this panel. Hey boys, what's up?
Hey Winnie, how you doing?
Fantastic, and it is the 10-year anniversary of Twilight, I believe, the last book's publishing date as well. So it's a big day for Twilight fans.
Yeah, 10 years of Twilight, man. It's been a long journey. Thanks to all of the fans out there for all their love over the years. This movie wouldn't have been anything. It was actually an independent film, the little movie that could. And thanks to all the fans for coming out and buying tickets over and over again. And now we get to come to New York Comic Con, man. This is amazing.
So Twilight really was, at least in my perspective, it was one of the first ever movies that had such an outspoken fan experience. And essentially, they made Comic-Con what it is now. I don't believe before Twilight, Comic-Con was as much of an event as it was. What is it like to be a part of that?
I mean, thank you if that's true, because that's amazing. I mean, Twilight's just, it's a roller coaster ride, and I can't believe 10 years has flown by. But we just loved being a part of it. We did 5 movies, 4 books, and it seems like yesterday. I'd love to do a remake. I'd love to redo my character. I feel like we could both play Jasper and Emmett again. Be fun.
Would you guys like to play your same characters, or you want to switch it up a little bit?
I love my character. I loved Emmett. Reading the books, I know he didn't do much in it, but he had a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun on set. It'd be, yeah, I'd still choose my character.
I also love Emmett, but I would stick with Jasper. I always thought something, people talk about a reboot all the time, and I think it'd be really kind of cool to go back and examine the origin stories of these characters. Talk about how Emmett came to be, you know, with Emmett and the Bear. The short story was an amazing short story. Talk about how Alice and Jasper met. Those are the kind of stories I think, you know, we could go Twilight Origins on them.
Can we campaign for that? Let's start a hashtag, you guys. That sounds awesome.
Hashtag Twilight Origins.
So we're looking back at 10 years of culture that Twilight has truly impacted. But I also want to talk about how you have changed in the 10 years and what you would tell yourself 10 years ago if you could.
Wow. You know, it's pretty amazing having been 10 years since Twilight. Like, I was 22, I think, when we first started filming, and now I'm a father. Now I've got a new solo music record coming out at the end of October. Thank you. You know, and I've matured in so many ways as a man and as an artist. You know, but I tell myself, you know, no regrets, baby. You have fun in your 20s. That's what you do.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
Nobody should be doing anything hard in their 20s. Just have fun, you guys. It's already difficult.
We had a lot of fun, especially on the sets for that one. But I think, looking back, if I could tell myself, I'd try and document it more. I think I had a flip phone back when the first movie came around. Maybe a sidekick, I don't know. But I wish I took more photos. I wish I made more videos. I wish I journaled. I'm not a journaler, but I wish I did, so I could remember it all.
You can always start now.
I know, but it's not the same. It's
Maybe in a decade from now.
I do right now. I'm taking the advice that I would have given myself. But yeah, it was a special time in our lives, and it's flown by.
I always forget to take pictures. Even now, I always forget to take pictures of everything. So I'm going to remember to get a pic with you guys after we're done here.
We'll do it.
Okay, so one thing that I think is really interesting about Twilight is because of its cultural impact, because it was such a big series, you always know that something is iconic when it gets parodied, it gets satire, it gets everybody dressing up like that. What did you think of that at the time when you were truly seeing how much you have impacted culture with these films?
It was really cool, man. I mean, I remember when that movie Vampires Suck came out and they parodied Twilight, it was like, oh, we did good. But when South Park talked about Twilight, that's when I knew I had done something in the cultural zeitgeist, because the South Park guys are my heroes. And I don't know if they're watching. They're probably not, but I
They
love
totally
you.
are. What up, Matt and Trey?
I
We
love
see
you
ya.
guys. I don't know, which camera do I look at? Matt, Trey, hire me. I'll be free.
Yeah, you know, I think it really, I mean, they made 50 Shades of Grey out of fan fiction.
Yes.
I don't know if Divergent or any of the Hunger Games have any fan fiction, literotica made movies.
There's a lot. Listen, if
But that-
somebody thinks of it, it exists on the internet. That's Rule 34.
Yeah, so that, yeah. We made it.
Amazing. Well, since we are at Comic Con, I want to know if you had to pick a franchise or comic or anything you like, what would be your Twilight?
Ooh, man. Honestly, I feel like every other day my Twilight's coming out. I mean, you know, the upcoming X-Men movies, Dark Phoenix. I was a huge fan of the Dark Phoenix saga growing up. I've always been a little bit of a geeky nerd myself, and I just buried myself in comic books. I quit football to go do theater when I was like in 9th grade in Midland, Texas, a little small town in the Panhandle. Does anybody out here from Midland? Really? Oh my God, I love it. You got family there? Let's take a picture after this. This is nuts. Midland represent. Oh.
Amazing.
I think for me, I'm still waiting on Thundercats.
Yes.
Which I love Thundercats. Thundercats, go! And then Masters of the Universe.
Ooh.
I still have my comics. I still have my Battle Cat. Yeah, I wash it from time to time because I get dirty with them. But I just love, I loved comics. I collected cards. My brother and I would always go shopping for them, and then we'd trade, and he'd always get the better ones. But, you know, and I used to draw. I used to draw from, I had a little love thing with Rogue from my comic book card collection, and I would always
Who
draw her
didn't?
in her uniforms. Just inside secret there. But I mean, X-Men, I just loved them all.
Yeah. This is a good place if you like X-Men. There's a lot of those here. Okay, well, backstage, Jackson was telling me that he has two really exciting things that I want to give you an opportunity to talk about. And then if there's anything else that you want to plug, you guys have the stage.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you very much. I got a new movie coming out called Heart Baby. It's a true story of some boxers down in Tennessee in the prison system back in 1984. It's an incredible true story. You guys are going to be blown away by this. It comes out in New York, November 16th. It's Heart Baby. It's a true story. It's going to knock your socks off. It's about love in the weirdest places. And then I got my album, American Spirit Blues, coming out. My first solo record. It's an Americana record. You hear me play guitar, banjo, some harmonica, and mandolin. And I'm really stoked for it. It's coming out at the end of the month. American Spirit Blues.
Nice. Kellan, is there anything that you want to shout out or mention on?
Yeah, hire me for Masters of the Universe and Thundercats and South Park. Trey and Matt, I'm available too. Let's do it. I have a movie. I got to work with the talented Taraji P. Henson on What Men Want. That comes out February, Valentine's Day. Awesome movie for guys and girls. It's hilarious. She is super, super talented, and we improv'd a lot, so I'm really excited for that one.
Amazing. Well, we have about a minute left, so Jackson, why don't you roll that dice and we will play one round of Roll for Question.
I think I got... It was 11 or 9. 9.
9. Okay. Which radioactive animal would you want to be bitten by to gain their attributes?
Honey badger.
Perfect.
Yes.
And Kellan, how about you?
Who would I want to be bit by?
Yeah.
What radioactive animal?
Radioactive animal. I mean, Jackson Rathbone.
I'm sure somebody has written that on the internet somewhere. You guys, thank you so much for sitting down with me. You guys, do not go anywhere. We've got some really exciting stuff coming up. Up next, we got an interview with the cast of Charmed. Guys, I'm so excited for this one. And if you are watching at home, make sure to put on all your social media hashtag It's a Fan Thing. I'm gonna creep up on your posts later. Thank you guys so much for watching.
I'm Jackie Jennings with SYFY WIRE. If you can't get enough of New York Comic Con, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel for news, interviews, cosplay, and so much more. What are you waiting for?